Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, working harder and harder, but getting nowhere financially? This is the story of Alex, and it might sound familiar. Alex was an architect, a good one. He designed beautiful buildings that touched the sky. His income was impressive, and from the outside, he had it all. A sleek apartment with a city view, the latest car, dinners at the best restaurants. By all appearances, Alex was a success. But late at night, when the city lights flickered below his window, a quiet anxiety would creep in. His bank account was a revolving door. Money came in, and just as quickly, it went out. He was living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in a golden cage he had built for himself. He believed a high income was the same as wealth. He was wrong. Alex was playing a game he didn't understand, and he was losing. His mistake was simple but profound. He was buying liabilities, not assets. That new car wasn't an investment. It was a monthly payment that drained his resources. The expensive gadgets, the designer clothes, they were symbols of success that kept him from achieving it. He was funding a lifestyle, not building a life. He was working for his money, but his money wasn't working for him at all. It was working for the car company, the bank, the luxury brands. Alex was a high-earning employee, but his money was just a visitor, never a resident. He was rich in income, but poor in assets. This is the silent trap that catches so many of us the illusion that looking wealthy is the same as being wealthy. The turning point came not with a market crash or a financial disaster, but during a quiet conversation. It was with an older mentor, a man who lived modestly but possessed a calm and unshakable sense of security. He listened patiently as Alex described his financial frustrations. When Alex finished, the mentor simply said, "You see money as something to spend. I see it as an army of workers. You're sending your workers out to die every day. I send mine out to recruit more workers." The words hit Alex like a physical blow. In that moment, the complex world of finance distilled into a single, powerful idea. His money should be working for him, not the other way around. He had been tirelessly earning an income, only to squander its potential. He realized his entire financial philosophy was upside down. This conversation became the cornerstone of a new financial life for Alex. He began a journey of unlearning and relearning, guided by a few core principles. First, he learned the true difference between an asset and a liability. An asset puts money in your pocket. A liability takes money out. It was a simple definition, but it changed everything. He started to see the world through this new lens. That daily fancy coffee, a tiny liability, a share in a solid, dividend-paying company. A tiny asset, a new worker for his army. Second, he embraced a long-term mindset. He stopped chasing quick wins and market trends. Instead, he focused on consistency, on planting seeds that he knew wouldn't become trees overnight. He learned that wealth isn't built in days or months, but over years and decades of patient, disciplined action. It wasn't about timing the market. It was about time in the market. Finally, he discovered the superpower of delayed gratification. He began to find more joy in seeing his investment account grow than in acquiring a new possession. He traded the fleeting rush of a new purchase for the deep, lasting satisfaction of building something real, something that would one day grant him true freedom. He wasn't depriving himself. He was investing in his future self. The change wasn't dramatic. There was no sudden windfall or lottery win. It was slow, quiet, almost invisible to the outside world. Alex started small. He set up an automatic transfer, a modest amount from each paycheck that went straight into a low-cost index fund. He stopped upgrading his phone every year. He started brewing his own coffee. Instead of browsing online stores, he spent his evenings reading. He devoured books on investing, economics, and financial history. He created a simple spreadsheet to track his cash flow, watching where every dollar went. To his friends, it might have looked like he was tightening his belt, but internally, Alex had never felt richer. The anxiety that used to haunt him at night began to fade. It was replaced by a quiet confidence, a sense of control. He wasn't just building wealth, he was buying back his peace of mind. Every dollar he invested was a vote for a future where his time would be his own. The feeling of freedom wasn't tied to a sports car or a luxury watch. It was in the simple knowledge that his small army of workers was out there growing day and night without him having to lift a finger. Looking back, Alex realized that money doesn't shout, it whispers. It rewards not the gambler or the sprinter, but the patient gardener. True wealth isn't the noise of a high income or the flash of expensive things. It's the quiet hum of assets working in the background. It's the peace that comes from knowing you are the master of your money, not its servant. It's a mindset built on discipline, patience, and the profound understanding that the best thing money can buy is freedom. Freedom from anxiety, freedom from the paycheck to paycheck cycle, and ultimately, the freedom to live life on your own terms. The journey begins not with a raise or a bonus, but with a simple shift in perspective. It begins the moment you decide to stop spending your money and start putting it to work. Thank you for watching.